2021. From Castle Rock. Bought this yesterday down at West Bridgeford Farmers Market. It's Castle Rock's SIPA Simcoe. SIPA being a session IPA, Simcoe being the hop. So on the back, let me get my glass. Let me get my little magnifying glass out, because at the back of the beer room I can't see nothing. So it's soft and easy drinking, session pale, packed full of Simcoe, giving satisfying citrus and passion fruit flavours, balanced by earthiness and pine notes. 4.3%, 1.9 units, vegan. Ingredients: malted barley, wheat, hops, yeast and water. And it's actually brewed and canned at Attic Brew Company, who are brewing it for Castle Rock during the COVID times, really, basically. And the good thing about that is it gives another little brewery, instead of using Castle Rock's mega facilities, brewing whatever, it gets them to use, you know, keeps the cost down, I suppose, in the long way. So there it is. Let's give it a pour. Sunday afternoon. What a warm, lovely day it's been. Beautiful. After all that rain yesterday, it was washout Saturday, but today's been beautiful. Pubs I've gone past today, nice and full outside, and we're a day away from pubs reopening inside, and yeah, that'll be a good day. Ah, shoot, and spilled some. That's what you get for not looking, paying attention to what you're doing. So hazy, I would call that yellowish pour, really. Getting the right colours, it's never the easiest thing. It's a variation of yellow at least. So there we go, Castle Rock SIPA. Like I say, lovely off yellow pour, yellowy to orange in some ways, isn't it? Lovely, just under an inch of head, white head, quite bubbly head on the nose. Lovely hoppy nose and tropical aroma coming off it. Definitely get a hint of passion fruit in the aroma, and some citrus as well. Oh, that's very moorish, that is. Very, very easy drinking. 4.3%, so it's the right good strength, nice strength. 5 o'clock in the afternoon on Sunday, for those who actually tune into this. I've just done 2 gardens today, so I feel shattered. I think the heat also. It'll be interesting tomorrow at work. The one good thing, all the rain and the sun, it will bring summer into focus. Whereas this time last year, we had summer from March onwards, basically. This year, middle of May, summer's arrived. Or at least a warm spring. Definite citrus round the mouth. Quite a nice mouthfeel to this. It's not thin and it's not overly thick, it's just bang in the middle. Very nice. A little bit of bite on the tongue on the front end. Probably could have done with being a little bit colder. Trust me, it's great, but I reckon colder it'd have been more crisp. And there's always something, I suppose, with all cans and all beer makers, it makes you wonder if it would be a good thing to state on the back of the cans the obvious sea smell taste, because that helps massively. But then also the recommended temperature to drink at, you know, going forward. I mean, let's be fair, sometimes some dark beers are better off at, or much better off at room temperature. We're talking like 18 degrees temperature, or in the room at least. But obviously some beers, you know, it varies on beers, and it's not just an IPA thing or pale ale. You know, it varies rather from beer to beer. Should I have a fridge down here and put beers in the fridge? Maybe. Maybe it's something I might build in at some stage. I am going to do a bit of a additional building in the beer room at some stage. So I need to get rid of all these bottles that I've got. I've got about 100 plastic bottles ready for brewing. Obviously, I'm going into brewing up 3 kits on the way. Yeah, this week. My Vimto wine should be done. I had a taste of it today, nice and sweet. I'll say that about it. It's got a lovely taste. Not sure, and I haven't checked the booziness out, so I'm going to give it another couple of days. I need to find my hydrometer. I put it in a glass. I had it in a glass for ages, and yeah, can't find it. Pain in the backside. Anyway, back onto the beer. Not only did I pick this up from West Bridgeford Farmers Market, and those poor lads who work for Castle Rock, they were freezing yesterday. They took one for the team yesterday. If any of the Castle Rock people watch it, yeah, they took one for the team. They were freezing. Bless them. Earning the money, I suppose. You know, you've got to look at it on that side of things. To be fair, it won't bother me doing farmers markets, selling to people. Not at all. On a Saturday, bit of extra pocket money. Job's a good one. And what they did have on yesterday, so they had a good range of Castle Rock stuff. There was a bit of merch there. They had a couple of attic brews as well, which was nice. It's nice that they're sharing the giving back. And I know that Castle Rock do this anyway. They do give back to the local brewery scene. You only have to read what Totally Brewed said about being like the brewery of the year, the newcomer brewery of the year, and Castle Rock's brewery of the year. And I like that. I like that the Nottingham family. Yeah, all good. And that's coming from someone who is Nottingham. You know, if anything in COVID has shown the world, is that, you know, looking after each other's, looking after those close to you has got to be priority. Anyway, I did actually pick up this fella. It will be getting a review this week. There's no doubt about it. I'm not waiting. So it was £10. And yeah, that might seem steep to some people. But this is a rum, spelt with H, barrel aged, over Tahitian vanilla pods, 12-month edition, Imperial Stout basically. Storming the Emperor's Castle, Castle Rock Brewery, collaboration with Emperor's Brewery. Double mashed Imperial Stout. And I love the Star Wars theme as well. As the Star Wars fan, that also resonates with me. Had a gap on the shelf. Don't like gaps. It's coming from a supermarket background, you know. So yeah, enjoying this. It's going down well. Very, very easy going. Obviously the mango and passion fruit are there in the taste. Belly warming. Certainly neckable. We're in neckable region. We're in 2 or 3 easy. It's only 4.3, so you know it's not going to kill you to drink 2 or 3 of these. Whether it's on tap at Castle Rock pubs, that I don't know. Couldn't tell you that. Sadly, I've not been to any pubs at the moment. Not even sat outside at a pub. I've sat outside at a golf course. But yeah, I had an accident and they got my car wrote off, and it's absolutely crippled my finances. Obviously, I've still bought the odd beer for review purposes, but going out to a pub, this, you know, that's where I want to be. Um, Hopefully soon. Hopefully things will turn the corner soon. You know. But that's the thing in life, isn't it? You know, you do what you can do with the finances that you've got. So my way of supporting the likes of Castle Rock and all the local breweries is to go and buy either from them directly or via my good friends at adventurebeer.co.uk, who also stock Castle Rock as well. And for me, that's my way of supporting, you know, on limited budgets. You know, you can only do what you can. And if you've got endless money, fair play to you. Get to the pub, get drinking. Get some of that cask down your throat. So like I say, hazy, yellowish pour. It's colours. Decent white ale on the beginning. Mango and passion fruit all day long. Hoppy, tropical, bit of citrus there. Mango. Did I say mango? Sorry. I meant citrus and passion fruit. Although I did get a bit of mango, to be fair. Easy going, easy drinking. Wow. Certainly neckable. And good to see Screech Owl back in Sainsbury's finally. When I worked for Sainsbury's back in, I think it was 2012 or 2013, there was a Blue Monkey beer. I can't remember the name of the beer. It was like a brown ale. It'll come to me. We had both that and Screech Owl in. Screech Owl sold out so quickly. I ramped up the orders, but I couldn't get enough to come in. People were coming in just buying cases. And I'd already made it massive because I knew, being a Nottingham person, Nottingham beer sells in Nottingham supermarkets, you know. People want Nottingham beer. And finally Sainsbury's have woke up, so there you go. 7 or 8 years too late, but we got there in the end. You know, at least Morrison's have as well. And it's good to see. I do wish, you know, if anybody from Castle Rock's hierarchy will ever watch these videos. Do they? I have no idea. But I'd love to see you do a version, reincarnate, shall we say, Kiss Me Kate. When that came in bottles, it was at Morrison's. I got it in a bottle. And I know I might be the only person saying this, but I absolutely loved it. And I think it would be, you know, for their, I think it's their 10th, or is it 10th anniversary edition? Bringing that back out in bottles or cans, I don't care what you bring it out in, and just get it out. And I think it would resonate. You know, the public love Kate and William, and not winning to the other royal family affairs, nothing to do with me. But yeah, she's a very special lady, very. And I think it'd be good for Nottingham's biggest brewery to, you know, make that known. It'd be lovely for them to have a bottle in their hand, wouldn't it? You know, send a bottle to Prince William and say, get that down, you mate, and you, Kate. Anyway, out of 5 for me. Oh, and this turned in from, I was going to do this in 6 minutes, and that's what you get for rattling. You know, I do like to reminisce. Out of 5 for me, all day long, about 4.3 out of 5. Would I drink it again? Yes. That's always, scores are never easy because, you know, you'd have to drink 1,000 beers together, which 1, you couldn't do, 2, you'd be seriously drunk, and to get a standard of, you know, scoring that equals that across the board, unless you're one of these gods who can remember every single thing about every single beer. And yeah, can they? Yeah, they can't. Telling lies. But battery power. But yeah, would I drink it again? Definitely. Another great beer. And for me, Castle Rock in the last year have shown that they've had to diversify, like most companies have, to survive. And hopefully we come out of this crazy pandemic, things get back to normal, and but in a more humble way. You know, we must always remember that looking after each other's and ourselves is priority. Too much do people not care about the people and the environment around them, and we must do better as a world. You know, putting a tree in your garden, if you own your own garden obviously, putting a tree in your garden, soaking up that nasty stuff, releasing oxygen into the air, not rocket science, you know. And I know Brewdog have done what they've done, but Brewdog, well, yeah. But yeah. Anyway, great beer, and I can't wait to the Emperor's storming the Emperor's Castle. Going to be my first ever live collab. It's going to be live. It's coming up this week. I will post it in advance. I can actually do that via StreamYard. I can actually do the as soon as I know what's happening with my friend from Carlisle, another beer reviewer, good beer reviewer, knows his stuff, certainly does, and we're both very excited for this. And Emperor's Brewery, that Interstellar Galactic Woman Raisin, I pray to God that it's at the Robin Hood Beer Festival this year, or even at the Nottingham Craft Beer Festival, because I'm going to both. Yes. Am I going to do reviews from both? I'm hoping to. If I'm brave enough. I think it's a thing of braveness. And more importantly, bandwidth. Data. Because in 2 weeks I've used 40 gig of data down the shed. And the wife's not too pleased, because now I need to tap it off her now. So yeah, I've only just gone over the 2 weeks as well. So I may need to do some beer reviews up the house in the future. We shall see. They won't like it, but hey ho, tough. Cheers all, and for those who watch this channel for beer reviews, Scottish Beer Night tonight. It's 4 cracking beers. 4 beers. Oh, 3 or 4 beers. We'll see how we go. But yeah, going to be a good one. Thank you all for watching, commenting, liking and subscribing, and please support these people. castlerockbrewery.co.uk, if memory serves me correctly. It might be .com though. Just Google Castle Rock Brewery. They've got an online store, so you can get deliveries sent nationwide as well. And that's it for this beer review. Thank you all. Cheers. And sorry for rabbiting. It's something I do. Cheers.